RicoRock2001 here, making this sort of video that I wanted to talk about. It's a sad day when you take your trusty game system, or game systems, to a certain game shop where you've taken the same location to fix a few things. I took my Game Boy Advance that had the black and white issue. Well, turns out I had to hold the sensor for 5 to 10 seconds and that works. My GameCube got fixed there. Unfortunately, as you can read from the title, my two Xbox 360 consoles, unfortunately, were unfixable. I did everything I could. Well, they did everything they could. The Slim E, unfortunately, the built-in 4 gigabytes of RAM was irreparable. It was unfortunately shot towards the point that when you try to update it, it would not work. So yeah, they did everything they could. It still came up with that error system, so that 360 is pretty much going to have to be salvaged for parts. And as for the Fat Boy Xbox 360, the guy pretty much told me, well, they decided to do something. They said they couldn't do anything about it. But before I get into that, in case you're wondering, yes, I still have the 250 gigabyte hard drive, as well as the video cables from my 360. As for the power cable and the other stuff, I left that at the place. And fortunately for me, I did pick up one of these data transfer cables from my local thrift shop. It was only $2, so I saved some money getting this. That way I can actually use this for when I get a 360 Slim or Slim E and just connect this through USB, do the data transfer. All my original Xbox and 360 games are on this hard drive. So, but as you can read from the title, oh, and I still have my pink or Xbox 360 controller in case you were wondering. I was going to sell those two on Marketplace to make some dough, but fortunately for me, here's the exciting part. The place that I got the place to get my 360 repaired, and they said they couldn't do anything. They were going to give me another 360. Unfortunately, it was not a fat model, but that's not a big deal. To be fair, at this point, I just wanted any Xbox 360 console. So the one they gave me was an Xbox 360 Slim 4 gigabyte model. It could use a bit of cleaning, so I'll probably do that off camera. And also, I did pick up a 250 gigabyte hard drive on eBay, so that's real convenient. I was going to buy the caddy and take apart the fat hard drive, but since I got the data transfer cable, I'll probably do that trick and basically do the data transfer cable because it's another 250 gigabyte hard drive. Maybe I'll get a 500 gig for this guy and do another transfer. Since I'm not going to get a fat 360 anymore, I'm probably going to sell this guy for a good chunk of money. Just connect this to the back and you do the data transfer. It'll ask you, do you want to transfer from console to hard drive or hard drive to console? You get the idea. Now I'm going to use the HDMI cable. Unfortunately, they did not have an official AC adapter for the 360 Slim, so they threw in this third-party replacement charger made by, I don't know who made this. It doesn't say. So I'm probably going to have to pick up an official 360 AC adapter. Maybe I'll go to my local Entertain Mart vintage stock and pick one up later down the road because I get the feeling this AC adapter is going to probably die out on me. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox this AC adapter and see what it looks like. It's a really nice package too as well. Comes with the wall adapter that goes to the wall and the cable that goes to the back of the system. So I'm going to go ahead and do a jump cut and get my 360 Slim hooked up. Oh, actually, hang on. Before I get to that, I also picked up another game for my 360. I saw this. They had this for $12. I had store credit there, and I decided to use it to get this game. Well, I had to chip in a bit more. So I got Sonic Unleashed for the 360. I did play the PS3 version. I didn't like it because I don't like using a PS3 controller, to be fair. Playing a Sonic game, I prefer using a Dreamcast style controller or a Nintendo style controller. That's why I prefer the Wii version and the 360 variation. So I don't know, maybe I'll play this compared to the Wii version. Maybe I might prefer this version more. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So anyway, I'm going to do a jump cut and show you the 360 hooked up. I got the 360 Slim hooked up. Unfortunately, the power cable that came with my 360 is too short, but luckily I had a longer cable that reached to my power strip. So let's go ahead and turn on the console and see it in action. I'm starting to hate this power supply already because it won't power on just fine. Oh, we got a screen. So I'm going to go ahead and sync up a controller to this. Oh. And we have a menu already here. So I'm going to connect my black controller that matches the console. Transfer data cable detected. Do you want to transfer the content now? The answer is yes. Transfer it to console. There we go. Destination, hard drive. Everything. All my games on the Fat are going to the Slim. I'm wiping everything. So I'm going to do a jump cut and show you the end result. Alright, well, I finally did the data transfer finally, and it took a while, but hey, in the end, I got it all up and running. So, also the best part is, well, I was going to use several trade in these games to get a profit to get another 360, but they said they already had so many of these games, so they didn't take them. So even though I have a Xbox Game Pass, I could still play these on my 360 Slim, as well as my original Xbox games. And also, well, I finally got my instruction booklet to Sonic Riders. That came in the mail on Thursday. No, it came yesterday. It was supposed to come Thursday, but it came yesterday. So let's go ahead and pop this in and see if any of my data made it safely. Because I do have a saved data from this game. And also, speaking of Sonic, I also got Unleashed for 12 bucks at my a different store, the same store that I got this 360 Slim. So let's go ahead and play a bit of this and show that it runs in action. I'm just drinking a dragon fruit mango with coconut milk from Starbucks. This is good stuff. Do you remember any of my... Oh, yes, you do! That's good. Start the game. We're going to do a normal race, a free race. We're going to do Metal City. I'm going to choose Amy Rose because she's my favorite character. Man, Lisa Terrace, I miss you voicing Amy. Cindy Robinson's good, but not as good as Lisa. She's better than Jennifer Doolard, not as... Well, Cindy Robinson's better than Jennifer Doolard, not as good as Lisa Terrace. In my honest, humble opinion. Wait for it, wait for it. There we go. Oh yeah! I'm not good at this game, I should mention, but it goes to show that this game does work. And I'm not a flying type, so I can't fly up there. As you can see, I'm not really good at this game, but I'm... Take that, Storm! If you've seen Zero Gravity, you know what Storm did. Funny enough, Zero Gravity is the successor to this game. Ah! I think that was Victor. No, that was probably Jet. Rotate the joystick. We're on to lap 2. Come on. Oh yeah, AAA. There we go. Ah, I need to stop doing that. And I'm in trouble. I guess we'll call it quits there. But it goes to show that my original Xbox games do work on the 360. Thought I'd play a bit of Ryder, so I'm not really good at this game. It's been a while since I played it. Maybe I'll be better at this game. I'll go ahead and pop in a 360 game. Let's go ahead and test it out with Sonic 06, because why not? Funny enough, this was actually a loose copy that I got. I don't remember where I bought this from. I think I got it on Amazon or eBay. I don't remember. I had the PS3 version of the game, but I prefer the 360 controls because if you ever used a Sega Dreamcast, you'll prefer the Xbox controller. And since I have used a Dreamcast, that's why I prefer the 360 controls to the PS3 controls. This game was never released on the Wii. I don't know if that was a good thing or not, depending on how you look at it. We'll continue with Silver. And in case you're wondering, yes, I found Lord Regis. Even though I made that video years ago, and I pretty much drowned my favorite Sonic character. That was not cool of me. But hey, it was cute hearing Amy scream. If you get what I mean. Anyway. I left off on this part where I have to do the 3 tests, so. But it goes to show that my 360 is working perfectly. My new 360, that is. So, let's see all my games here. Did they make it over safely? Give it a moment to think. Yep, they all made it here. Both Banjo games, Crazy Taxi, both Sonic Adventure games, Sonic CD Generations, and Sonic the Fighters. Yep, they all made it safely. So, that pretty much wraps up this video. This is Rick Rocks 2001 saying, well, I'm going to wrap up and play some more 360 off camera. Till the next video, have a good one.